Hey guys, welcome back to Dizzle in Motion. Today we're going to check out the new Tesla Model 3. Got invited to test drive it, go through it, do a walk around, and I'm going to tell you guys everything that's new with it. I start with a quick walk around. It was a pretty crappy day out, so I did the best I could. And they didn't really want me filming in the showroom to get other people's faces, so I tried to be respectful of that. But I got a good solid walk around and some good interior shots for you guys. So some of the first things we notice is the front fascia has changed, the bump is gone. It has more Audi-like lights, and they've integrated the fog lights into the bumper. The tail lights look a little bit sexier, and all around the car is just a little sleeker. One thing I do know is they offered a new gray option and a red option. They didn't have the red option there to display, but I had this Model Y there that I can show you, and I'm telling you, this red is ridiculously awesome. It's my favorite color I've ever seen. Moving into the interior cockpit, they've done a few refinements there as well. First, noticeably on the steering wheel is the stalks are gone. It's now buttons, which I don't actually like that. I like the analog stalks a lot better. They have new ventilated seats and this LED lighting system, which is pretty cool throughout the interior. In the back seat, my 6'3", 270-pound butt fits in there, but it is snug. You can see here I had the seat, somebody that's about 5'11", driving. I had them adjust the seat, and then I put my 6'3", 270 butt in the back. You can see I fit, but it's tight. It always has been. One thing I noticed, the bucket feels a little bit more pronounced. It hugs my bum a little more. There's a new rear 8-inch screen there for infotainment and stuff like that for the rear passengers. All in all, the rear experience is pretty much similar to the older 3, other than the seat. Some of the improvements I got to see, we went through each of these tech stations. They started with this MCU that's been revamped, so it's got a better display. There's new firmware and some XYZ things that are marginally better, but I think that's going to be more of an experience element that you might notice things for day to day if you already have one. I couldn't really tell a difference other than the screen was brighter. The range has improved supposedly about 10%, so the base model is now getting 344 miles per charge, with the extended model getting 421 miles. Also, something they had on display is the new heating element. Now, supposedly this makes battery conditioning more improved, specifically in cold weather, so it heats your car faster, it conditions the car better, and supposedly extends the life of the battery by doing so. I asked them and pressed them for hard data, like numbers, statistic-wise, and they did not have them. They just said it's better. And they had the old one there and the new one there, and the new one was twice as big, so I'm assuming bigger is better. We'll have to see what real-world testing bears out for that. Moving on, there's also a new structural support on the door. It's a small little thing. It's like a little notch there that goes into the door. This supposedly improves crash resistance, but again, no data was given. The suspension has definitely improved when I did a test drive. It smelled a lot smoother. I did a couple of 360s on some empty roads at high speed, kind of like a slalom test or a G test, skid pad type thing. And the car seemed to stick and handle a little bit better. And it was nicer, especially on these Las Vegas roads, which really suck. Also, the road noise was marginally less. It was never really bad in the previous Tesla 3, but with the new one, it's definitely a notice. So my takeaway from this, all in all, is that it's a nice refinement. If you're looking at a Model 3 and you like the old one, you'll probably like this one even more. So let me know what you guys think. Do these improvements seem like a nice step in the right direction, or you're like, meh? If you were in the market for one before, you're likely in the market for one now. Anyways, catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.